So I'm getting closer. So from my kerner, I have a Hare and Chase A.P. Palmer 1515 Locust Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania 19102. This is Kerner, licensed surplus lines agents, June the 5th, 1967. I will never let go of Locust Street. I will never let go of Agnes Nixon. I will never let go of her introduction of the use of the word storyboard circa 78. I think if I throw in the Metropolitan Museum and this lady's excitement, her version of a storyboard for Matisse Picasso, I'll lose you. One more time. I want to know who decided that look, I have other things to worry about than what you did to me at that hearing, but I will find out who reviewed that CD, DVD. I mean it. Ooh, I'm so afraid of you. I'm not. You took standardized tests. I won't say names. English class, she's going to Maryland. A year older. She lasted one semester. And nobody bothered her. And she doesn't walk around with her head low. Doctor's son, Pecanigo, he finished. Don't really. Anything I say will stick. You've had your fun and I'm having mine. FONZI. I read the DILWORTH. Trust me, I've had it. It's on 15 pages in there. Do you really think I needed, why? I'd look like a lunatic. And they had FONZI. Why would I do that? Because now it's so much better. You see, this FONZI scholar, similar to Thandika of Cordesia, the NGO 20-year follow-up, South Africa in chaos, New Journalism, College Park, Baltimore Sun. New journalism is African journalism. England, 1880. Broadsheet, current Field and Stream, bought by some country music people. You believe there's no Field and Stream in my house? There are 2 fly fishing streams which in bicycle ride. No, I don't need anybody that should have been doing their jobs to begin with. And that's a lot of tax exempt people. So shut up. And I will start singing off key. John Adams. Shut up and open the window. Oh, that was so good. I swear to God, I said, how are they going to pull this off? They did, really. Anyway. FONZI, LURID, Locust Street, Philadelphia Magazine, October 1961. Did I not put the magazine in there? Up and coming journalists, America Rodriguez and MUMIA. That is January of 81. By December of 81, woo, for MUMIA. Even, I know what America said to me. He got lost in move. What she should have said as a teacher. You do know who owned that house, don't you, Sophia? I do now. University of Pennsylvania social worker. Because Mr. Africa couldn't sign. University of Pennsylvania social worker. Owned the move house. Gary Marshall is a real pisser, isn't he? Lurid, Locust Street, Philadelphia Magazine, October 1961 at page 20. You know, because you people, it has to be on the same page or we lose you. Footnote 73, FONZI. Locust Street Revisited, Philadelphia Magazine. No, this is not. You do know who the Lords of Flatbush is, don't you? It is FONZI. And was not Sylvester Stallone in that? I don't care about the strength of Philadelphia. I made it up the stairs of the Benjamin Franklin like a fucking elephant. Last time I had, oh no, never again. I don't even know what this was. I had laundry in the basement. In reverse. I said, don't smoke that shit. You don't know what's in it anymore. FONZI, Locust Street Revisited, Philadelphia Magazine, October 1970. Let me see. Do I have one other follow-up? I'm sure I could make it so much better. And I will. Second edition. It's not on eBay. Here, I'll do like that actor who wants to play Mrs. Lincoln with the beard on. Just throwing it out into the air. If there's anybody who wants to put the Philadelphia Magazine, October 61 and October 1970, with FONZI not ripped out of the pages, I won't go any higher than $15 for both of them and $7 postage. I'm cheap. Now this Central Division, oh please, is the Rizzo of the Terrytown classmate, is she related to Frank? The forehead, I'm sorry, it's the same. I know you favor your own Picantico people. Why wouldn't you? Kindergarten through the 8th grade. It is Mr. Small D, capital B. Speech debate. You must exhaust all possibilities to save the man on death row. It's around the same time period, 81. It certainly wasn't after that. Central Division, Frank Rizzo. I have no idea, nor do I understand the entire case. Why should I lie? So the Department of Justice under Carter, similar to the Jungle, Upton Sinclair, who Teddy Roosevelt listens to him and creates the FDA, the Department of Justice, going on NEUMAN and MERIMOU's articles, will investigate police brutality in Philadelphia based solely upon newspaper articles. You in the news industry don't. You are doing it on purpose. You are fucking with originalism and textualism. Making it you are. You're going to destroy it. That's all right. You're going to destroy the credibility of this century. You look like assholes. Really. That's on you. I don't care. Really. That's you. That is, listen, there is technical TV movies for each of anything. You are nothing. As you already said, we are readers. Good, keep reading. You know, the news, you're readers. Good for you. Woo, read. Woo, you get that? Graphic. Your kids. MTV. Woo, bubble. No, I don't read bubbles. I read bubbles. Is that like why the inverted triangle left? What is it? Woo, drop cap. Key. It didn't entice you to read anything more. The entire paper was about whatever's in that box. I don't care. In 1962, the inspector in charge of the Central Division, where most of the bust-out operations were located, was Frank Rizzo. Now, what are we looking for? I'm looking for something that's close to this place. 13th Street and Locust intersection. That's where the incident occurred. MUMIA and Faulkner. 1515 Locust is this person. You just wait, I only need one and then the rest. You just don't know how to have fun. That's your problem. You never did. You need to see it. There's so much going on that you just don't. Woo-hoo! The Scabby-Doo. It's not Scooby-Doo, it's Scabby-Doo. You know, they may have not have loved me when I was walking down John F. K and around the 7-Eleven to the... Oh, they'll... Scooby-Doo! Scabby-Doo! Look, she's still alive. I am. Trust me. These... Oh, they just thought I dropped dead in the... That's not happening. I'll put it to you this way. It was the local bus, the Greyhound. Oh, my God. They were just waiting. If you don't know what that means, I can't help you. 1301 Locust Street, Club 13, South 13th Street. 13th Street, Locust Street. It must be... Now, there was an exhibit at the... Oh, don't. I wrote it all down. Couldn't bring it. That's okay. We're starting over. Better than a divorce. I would have never survived. No, I wouldn't have. I would be... But this is better. We're starting over for the 4th time. There was an exhibit at the New York Public Library with all the maps. Chestnut Street, Locust Street. You don't bother me. It's all yours. Do you understand? It is. Trust me. You did the same thing with the American Journal planning. It is off-site in New Jersey because Mr. Clapwall gave me the pricing. Now I did Iliad and they kicked them all back. We don't have that. Yeah, you're no longer a research. You aren't. Trust me. Anybody, I will pay a researcher $100 to use the free ProQuest. The free ProQuest congressional hearings. I will pay you $100 to find a bunch of Spanish people that were journalists and see if they were ever expert witnesses. Yeah, you're a library. I watched you go, woo! I didn't. You allowed some boy without a jacket on over a tax-paying New Yorker. I paid taxes in Greenwich Village when I worked there. A city tax. Good luck. You're NYU. You don't own those nightclubs? That's embarrassing that nobody's written it. Madonna from Michigan. She didn't even have to go to college. They gave her such a good education. And there she is. Woo, like a virgin. NYU. Isn't that funny? Sure it is. Policeman's Manual, 1973. It's all yours, booby. The Big Apple. I remind you, they cordon smoked you. It doesn't matter which party house it was. I said, what is this? They are smoking marijuana. I don't even know how they did that, but you're toast.